really good for the next decade. Let's just take a swing every year and be consistent with our efforts, and we'll have our chances. And we get to watch them, Kevin.
Looking to build something that'll last. Thank you, Doris.
I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch four and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
That's like the slowest dunk I ever saw.
Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation for the Cavaliers. Shumpert is checked in for Love. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. The Warriors also with a sub. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Barnes. You know, for Barnes, it was an awkward place for him to be in. They brought in Iguodala, and he was moved to the bench. A lot of people thought that that'd be a boon for him, so he would be more focused on the offensive side of things with that second unit in particular and could really thrive.
Yeah, and the change in role and adjusting to being the first option with the second unit, I think was overwhelming for him. And you know, I think you have to remember Barnes is still a very young player, a lot of room for growth, very talented, very skilled, and he's going to get a lot better.
Kyrie Irving, clearly a player who's dreamed of greatness from a very young age. Going back to the 4th grade, he wrote, "I'm going to the NBA," and he wrote it across the back wall of his closet. And while it was hidden behind his clothes, it certainly wasn't far from his head or his heart.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Dellavedova kicks to LeBron.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And I like the way he capped that drive off, guys, with the one-hand punch.
Thompson with the bucket.
And Irving still wanted to write down goals. He used to write them in a notebook. He still keeps. Now he'll write them down in his phone. All part of setting his sights high and dreaming big.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Will not go. This is off the front iron.
You know, when the shot's not there for you, you've just got to recognize it and move the ball on.
Yeah, I think he had tunnel vision right there. His only thought was to shoot it, no matter what else was going on.
Livingston dishes to Thompson. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists in the game. And for Irving, just like those words in the back of his closet stayed hidden, his great talent stayed hidden for a long time as well.
Yeah, it didn't really dominate until his senior year of high school, Kevin. Only 11 games he played at Duke. It might seem he was an overnight sensation in the NBA, but in truth, he spent a lifetime laying the foundation for his game. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
Well, it's funny, back when LeBron joined the Heat, some critics said he'd given up the chance to be the franchise player and carry his team. But guess what? No matter who LeBron plays with, he's always the franchise player. That's how good he is.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And then for Golden State, Lee comes in for Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson.
He has been fantastic this quarter, guys. It's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the lead.
He did that one.
Well, LeBron said last season that he just couldn't see leaving the Heat. But I guess he came around. The championship foundation in Miami, but some cracks started to show, and now he's back in Cleveland.
And for LeBron, Clark, you think from a competitive standpoint, it might have made sense for him to leave Miami?
I don't know if it was driven by competitive reasons. quite honestly, I mean, with the new luxury tax, it had gotten harder for the Heat to add talent to that superstar core. You know, on the Cavs side, LeBron can command the max and play with some younger up-and-coming players who are a relative bargain with the contract. But I think it went deeper than that. I think it really was about the pull of Northeastern Ohio being stronger than any other consideration for him and his family.
The try by Iguodala. Can't connect from 13 feet
LeBron
out.
missed it.
Here's Dellavedova. Warriors leading by 6. Setting the floor for the Warriors. It's Lee and Bogut inside. Curry is out there with Barbosa. And it's Barnes in the small forward. No good from outside.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Irving's checked in. The offensive rebound. Lee. That's good. Lee's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin. Closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Mazdov kicks to Irving. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Excellent game we've seen from Kyrie Irving. He's got 17 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Klay Thompson comes in for Leandro Barbosa.
You know, from that in-between range, they've actually been the much hotter team.
Well, when you make perimeter shots and knock down those jumpers, it opens up everything else.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
Scooped up. Barnes passes to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
It's stolen by Curry. From deep. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
He struggled a little bit in this second half, but remember, he hit 3 of those in the first half. Watch out! Wow, that was unbelievable.
Look at that.
How about that?
Look at that. Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Well, Andrew Bogut possesses really great size and above-average athleticism, but I really think it's his basketball IQ that sets him apart. He's got outstanding instincts, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
James checked in for Cleveland. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what David Blatt said to the team. They're getting outshot from the perimeter. He told them, we've got to close out faster on the outside shooters. These threes are killing us. Kevin, can they tighten their D?
Thanks again, Doris. You talk about Bogut's IQ of the game. Steve, a great passer offensively.
He is. He's one of those guys who has a good feel for the game. He sets good screens. He understands angles. He's got a lot of veteran tricks about him. You know, things that maybe the referees don't catch. So a guy who can really help your team win.
Here's Mozgov. No good. Great D that time from Curry. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, I thought they did a decent job during the first half of limiting turnovers, but since halftime, it's been a different story.
And up the court come the Warriors.
What a huge play.
That couldn't have gone better for them. Forget about playing it safe. They're looking to finish it off in style, and I like that type of aggression.
I got to say, Clark, I didn't expect them to play it that way, but a great steal, and then they get out and run. Awesome.
Here's Curry. J.R. Smith making his last shot. And stolen by Love. It's LeBron with the drive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now just a 3-point Warrior lead. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to Curry. Barnes can't get it to go.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Out to Smith. Cleveland moving it around. The drive by James. Can't connect from short range.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Now here's Curry. Fires from deep. The Cavaliers pull it in. Mozgov's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Kicks it out to Love. The drive by James. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a game for LeBron. He's got 26 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
Well, he's going to have to continue to play this way, Clark, because this offense thrives on his passing ability, and they've got it going right now.
They'd have loved to cut it to 1 there, but they're still in decent shape if they can get a stop.
Love kicks to James. Back to Love. Irving passes to Smith to tie it up. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Ooh, he's playing hard, but you got to play smart, too. Get there too late, and that's a big whistle.
Curry attacking. Thompson from long range.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. LeBron dishes to Mozgov. Ooh, offline.
Hey, the defense was right there, just waiting, doing a nice job of anticipating that play. Wow! Nothing but zeros on the clock as he drains the winner. What a finish.
And he never had a doubt. He was celebrating the moment it had left his hand.
So it's a narrow victory for the Warriors, pulling out the W. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
As soon as I saw him leave, when I see him leave LeBron, I knew automatically. I was like, yo, it's about to go in.